Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you could join me today. I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to visit my channel. I just want you to know how much I appreciate you being here, because if it weren't for you, this channel wouldn't do so well. And that's the honest truth. And I wanted to let you know, guys, that I do read your comments. I don't always respond, but I just want to let you know that I do read them. I've been a little bit pressed for time these days. It's been kind of challenging for me to get back to everybody, but eventually, hopefully, I can get back to people. If I see a question that needs answering, though, I do try to respond. Like if it's a question about, I don't know, technique or tools or whatever, I do try to respond to those if I can. But anyway, I just want to let you know that I'm not ignoring you. I do read your comments, and so please keep leaving them down below because they really do mean a lot to me. But anyway, guys, today we're going to do an unboxing. We're going to be opening up the Curated Bead Box for the month of May. And I'm very excited. I can't wait to see what's in it. If you're looking for a value box and you're looking to build your bead stash, this is the box for you. And if you're not familiar with Curated Bead Box, I'll leave a link down below so you can go check it out. Basically, Curated Bead Box is a monthly bead subscription box that includes all kinds of things, such as beads, charms, pendants, and other items, specially selected with unique color combinations and themes. There are usually enough items to make a number of pieces, such as bracelets, necklaces, and earrings. The box goes for $20 a month, which includes shipping in the USA. And if you don't want a subscription, you can always just buy the box individually. They actually do offer previous boxes on their website. One of the nice things about this box is their Finding Starter Kit, which usually comes in either silver or gold. And if you're a beginner wondering where or how to start, this is the perfect box for you because the Finding Starter Kit includes crimp beads, elastic, beading wire, memory wire, head pins, jump rings, ear wires, and lobster claw clasps. So there's no need to go out and buy anything extra because everything you need is included, except for the tools, of course. Anyway, like I said, I'll leave a link down below along with a coupon code for 35% off your first subscription box. The coupon code is Luisa35. So anyway, guys, I'm very excited about opening this box, so let's go ahead, turn the camera around, and we'll get started. Here's the Curated Bead Box for the month of May. As you can see, the name of the box is Jacaranda Lane. And I actually know what Jacaranda is. It's a type of tree, and we had them in Australia. When I was a kid, I used to climb one. My neighbor had one in her backyard, and it was absolutely gorgeous. It yields the most prettiest purple flowers. I don't recall exactly when they bloom, but I remember seeing them all over my neighborhood, and I absolutely love the Jacaranda trees. But anyway, guys, as you can see, here are all the contents, and here are the codes for each one. Now, sometimes if you go to the website, if you're looking for an item, you can put the codes in and find them on the website. But these codes don't always work. It depends on whether or not the items are available. I've gone to the website and tested some of these codes, and sometimes they work and sometimes they don't. But if you're trying to get an item from a box and you go to the website and you put the code in and you don't get results, try putting in the actual item name in the search engine, and hopefully you can find it. Another thing I wanted to point out is down here it says bead sizes and types may vary due to availability. So that means that sometimes not everybody's going to get the exact same items. But anyway, I wanted to point that out because there are times when I do unboxings and I'll get a message from somebody saying that they didn't get the exact same bead or bead strand. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and open up this box. Let me pull it out. And there are always tons of beads in this box. As you can see, we have beautiful purple and blue tones. I love it. Let me go ahead and organize everything and we'll go through each item. Let's take a look at the larger beads first. These are 12mm sized beads, as you can see. They're pretty large. And both of these strands are 8 inches long. Let's take a look at this first one. As you can see, these are glass pearl beads. And the color is called Crisp Blue. It's a very pale shade of blue, as you can see. And the finish is really nice on these pearl beads. Curated Bead Box usually has nice pearl beads, in my opinion. One way to tell if they're good quality is to look at the hole to see if the paint is actually peeling off or chipping off, and usually it's not. So it's a fairly good quality pearl bead. And the surface on each bead is relatively smooth. It's not perfect, but it's a decent quality, as you can see. But anyway, I love this color. Let's take a look at this one now. These are crackle glass beads, as you can see, and the color is purple. And I absolutely love the crackle effect in these beads. You can see it sparkle quite a bit as I turn the bead. And this is such a beautiful shade of purple. These are going to look stunning outside in the sunlight. I love them. And it looks like this month we get one strand of 10mm sized beads. These are duo style glass beads, and the color is purple/blue. We've had duo style beads many times before and I absolutely love them. I love how they look. They look like gemstones. They're very, very pretty, and this is a very nice color. I can actually see 3 colors here. I can see purple, I can see blue, but I can also see a little bit of turquoise. I don't know if you guys can see that. So anyway, these are very pretty. I love them, and they're going to go really nice with the previous strands. Let me just bring them out and see how they look. They definitely coordinate with this color right here, but I can also see them paired up with this one because of the blue tones in these beads. It's a little difficult to tell under these lights, but if I take these outside, you'd probably see it a little bit better. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at the rest of the beads. And by the way, I forgot to mention, this is a 6-inch strand, so it's a little bit shorter than the others. So here we have 2 very long strands. Each one of them is 16 inches long. These are 8mm size beads. Let's take a look at this first one here. This is a marble style glass bead, and the color is turquoise/lilac, and you can see why. But I would say the primary color is actually turquoise. There's not very much lilac in these beads, and they're definitely opaque, and the base color is definitely an off-white color. But what I really like about these beads is the paint effect. They definitely look a little bit like marble. So these are very nice, and I love the 8mm size. Let's take a look at this one now. These are crackle beads, as you can see, and the color is light turquoise. And once again, that crackle effect is just absolutely stunning, very sparkly, as you can see. And they're pretty uniform, except that you might see a little variation, like here's one that doesn't have a lot of crackle in it. But that's okay, I like having variation in my beads. But this is a very pretty color, and it definitely coordinates with this strand right here. But I can definitely see it teamed up with this strand here. I'm getting all kinds of inspiration right now with these gorgeous beads. So anyway, you have tons of beads here to make all kinds of projects. And here we have some more long strands, as you can see. These are 6mm in size, and each one of these is 16 inches. So once again, we get lots of beads here. Let's take a look at this one first. I love this color. This is such a gorgeous color. But one thing I've noticed is that we have one bead here that's not round. So I'm going to have to figure out what to do with that one. Maybe I'll turn that one into a charm. I don't know. But I think it's funny. But anyway, guys, this is actually a crackled glass bead. And because it's so tiny, you don't see the crackles as much. I'm sure if you take it outside in the sunlight, you'd see it. But the color is plum, and it's a gorgeous purplish reddish color, as you can see. And I love using 6mm size beads. I like teaming them up with 8mm size beads. One of my favorite things to do is to do beaded components. And I love to have, for example, an 8mm size bead in the middle and 2 6mm size beads, one on each side of it. That's one of my favorite types of beaded components. Let's take a look at this next one. This is another marble style glass bead, as you can see, and the color is lilac. Very, very pretty. The base color is actually like an off-white color, and then you have the lilac paint effect on top of that. I think lilac is one of my favorite colors. I love purples, but lilac to me is so pretty. And look how nice it looks with these beads right here. They coordinate perfectly with these beads. I can also see them teamed up with this strand here. Very, very nice. Let's take a look at this one now. This one is another marble style glass bead, and the color is pink/yellow. But it's very, very pale, as you can see. The base color is an off-white color, and then you have a very pale marble effect on top of that. And I would say it's 50-50, 50% yellow and 50% pink. But to me, it's more of a lilac than a pink color, kind of like this one right here. But anyway, these are very nice beads, and they definitely coordinate with this strand and with this one as well. And because of that pink color, they coordinate with these beads as well. I like how these look. They're very summery looking, in my opinion. So anyway, guys, these are very pretty, and I love that we get 16-inch strands. And it looks like we get gemstones this month. Each one of these strands is between 7 and 8 inches long. Let's take a look at this first one here. These are 8mm size beads, and the description says that they're semi-opaque gemstone beads. The color is white, but because they're opaque, it's not a very strong white, as you can see. And I have no idea what kind of gemstone it is. It's semi-opaque, so it could be an agate, it could be a quartz. I really don't know, and I don't want to guess. But whatever it is, it's very nice that they give us gemstones this month. And I love these. These are going to come in so handy. And because they're semi-opaque, they're going to go with pretty much any of the beads that I just showed you. Let's take a look at this one. These are 8mm in size, and these are actually opaque gemstones, and the color is white. But again, they're not a very bright white. I think it's because it's a gemstone and not man-made. So even though it's white, it's not a stark white, which I like because that's going to make it easier to incorporate this into any design with the other beads that I showed you. And again, I don't know what kind of gemstone this is. They don't list it in the description, but whatever it is, I like it. It's very nice, and I know I'm going to be using these somehow. These are very pretty. And it looks like we get chain this month. As you can see, it's in an antique silver color, and the links are very nice in size. They're not too big, not too small. They're kind of a medium size. I would say they look like they're 3 by 5 millimeter size links, and it looks like they're twisted oval links. But anyway, guys, I'm very happy because I'm definitely going to be using it, and we get a lot of it. We get 40 inches worth. That's enough to make several necklaces. So I'm thinking about making a multi-tiered necklace this month. I don't know just yet. I'm going to have to think about it, but it's nice that they're giving us chain. And we have some bead caps this month as well. We don't get a lot. We only get 10 of them, but it's nice to have them. These are silver in color, as you can see, and they're 4 millimeters in size. And because they're so small, these are going to go on the 6 millimeter size beads probably. I don't know just yet. I'll have to figure it out. And here we have a gorgeous silver pendant. It measures 30 by 26 millimeters in size. As you can see, it has a turquoise stone at the top. It's a cabochon, as you can see. And I've seen this type of pendant before in a previous box. I don't remember which month, but I believe it was a reddish stone in one of the previous months. But anyway, I love the design on this pendant. It's very pretty, and I love this beautiful hammered effect. Let me show you the back. There's the back. As you can see, it's concave in the back, but it's finished, so that's nice. I can definitely see a multi-tiered necklace using this pendant and maybe some of the chain that I showed you. And finally, we have the Finding Starter Kit. If you're a beginner beader, this is essential because they give you everything that you need to get started. So if you're new to the business and you're not sure what to get, this bag definitely helps you get started. Let's go ahead and go over the items. We get some jump rings, and these are excellent jump rings. As you can see, they're pretty thick. These are 6 millimeters in size. And I can honestly say, guys, I love the Curated Bead Box jump rings because they're pretty good quality. And we get some head pins. These are flat head pins, as you can see. And these are pretty substantial. They're pretty thick. We also get some crimp beads. And these are the rounded kind of crimp beads. They're not the tubular shape. So one way to use these is to actually just squash them. That's the easiest way to use these. But I have folded them over using my crimp pliers as well. You just have to know what you're doing, and you have to be very careful. But they do actually fold over if you do it right. And here we have some stretch cord, and it's a very thick stretch cord, which means that you can use it with heavy beads. We also have some ear wire hooks, and this is the kind that has the little bead and the coil, as you can see, which makes them a little bit fancier than just your regular ear wire hook. We also have some beading wire, and I believe this is the 7-strand beading wire. I could be wrong, but I think that's what they carry on their website. We also have some lobster claw clasps, and we get 4, as you can see. And we get some memory wire, and I believe this is 0.7 millimeters thick. And as you can see, all of these findings are in a silver color this month. So anyway, guys, that's the full collection for the month of May. As you can see, you get tons of beads. You have enough beads here to make several necklaces and bracelets. It's a great value box. So if you're looking to build up your bead stash, this is the box to get. And then add to it the Finding Starter Kit, and it's a great bargain. The colors are very pretty, very spring-like, and definitely very summery, especially these blue tones. So I know I'm going to come up with something really pretty. So please come back and check my channel because I'll be publishing a tutorial real soon. Let me go ahead and put these away, and I'll come back and say goodbye. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. I sure did. Those beads were absolutely lovely. I can't wait to sit down and play with them. I know I'm going to come up with something. Please come back, check my channel for tutorials coming up real soon. Thank you for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again, and have a great day. Bye.